I'm Sherry and welcome to The Eyes Have It. Tonight I have a haul that I usually just do, a Sephora haul, Ulta haul, a drugstore haul. But tonight I have a couple things from everywhere, so I thought I'd just cram it all together in one big old haul. Alright, so let's start with the drugstore. I have been lusting after this blush for a good while, and so I finally got back to CVS and I got myself one. This is the new Milani powder blush. It's got the rose imprint. I decided to get Tea Rose, which I thought was just a really nice rosy pink. Not screaming pink, just like a nice, calm pink. Something that I had heard about, but it's been a long time ago, and then I completely forgot about it, and then I was in CVS, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And that is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. It's actually an eyeliner, a felt tip eyeliner pen, but it also is an eyelash serum. So you get the lash serum to help your lashes grow, in addition to the black felt tip liner. So I'm wearing that today. I am terrible. When I say terrible, I do not exaggerate. I am terrible at liquid liner, felt tip liner, brush liner, any of that stuff. I'm good with an eyeliner pencil, and beyond that, I just suck. But I did use this today, and what I did was I wasn't crazy about the line that I drew, so I went over it with my Urban Decay liner that I used under. I think it's in Rockstar. I went over the line, and then I blended, so to try to kind of blur it out a little bit. But this is what it is. It's got two caps, which is kind of weird. You take the first cap off, and then you still have another cap, which is, I guess, to keep it from drying out. So that's a good thing. So here's what it looks like. And, it's not a super thin line, but it's a real, easy to draw black line. And this particular color is called Ultra Black. And then the third thing that I got, you will have already seen in the Let's Talk About Skincare Philosophy. And that is also a Milani product. It's a matte lipstick. And the color is number 66, Matte Passion. So if you recall from that video, it's an orange red, between an orange red and an orangey coral. There you go. All right, the next thing, I think it was my March BoxyCharm. There was a 20% Tarte coupon in there. It was only to be used at Tarte.com. So I went into Tarte.com. One of the first things I saw was a skincare product. It is the Maracuja Sea Brightener Eye Treatment. Comes in this pretty little jar with the purple glass and then the bamboo top. 0.35 ounces, so about a third of an ounce. Nice thick eye cream. I used it last night and again this morning. I really liked it. You need to use very, very little. It's pretty rich, and I like that. It says just to use it, and you can use it on your eyelids, and also it says to use under and on the sides. Use morning and night to deliver firmer, brighter, smoother properties to the delicate eye area. I would call that fragrance free, and I was really, really a little worried because it does have the word Maracuja on there, and I was worried that it was going to smell like the Maracuja oil, but it does not. And as a free gift, I got what they call a travel complexion brush. I don't know if I would go so far as to call this a complexion brush, but this is what they sent me. A little travel brush, you know, can't hurt. And it's like a little paddle, small paddle brush, but it is super soft. I mean, super flexible and bendy. So I'm not sure how good a how good a foundation brush that would be. You know, not going to turn down something free, right? All right, so that's my drugstore stuff and my Tarte.com. Well then, just the other day, I get an email from Sephora, and they say, you know, hey, your Sephora VIB points are building up there. We got some cool stuff we thought you might want to spend your points on. So they had two things that I was interested in, both skincare. This just arrived, so I haven't even had a chance to open up any of this stuff. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. It's for very dry to dry combination skin, and that is me. So, you know, anything that's going to hydrate my skin and from a good brand is certainly worth it for me to try. So there it is. Kind of hard to see the writing because it's white writing on white or light pink cream. So, there's definitely a fragrance. It's not super perfumey, but it does have a distinctive smell. Real nice texture to that. Ooh, very nice. Almost kind of between a gel and a cream. Yeah, I like that. 100% fragrance free? I think not. Not even close. Rich cream gel instantly rehydrates dry or dehydrated skin for a full 24 hours. Daily use helps fortify and repair skin's moisture barrier to keep moisture in, environmental irritants out. Oil-free formula with aloe. So I went ahead and spent 100 points on this and 100 points on this. This is Lancome, and it's called Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. Okay, whoops. It is 0.27 fluid ounces, so about a quarter ounce. For all skin types, for optimal results, use daily, AM and PM, under your regular skincare routine. I'm guessing that this has fragrance. I detect just a teeny tiny bit, and what I detect is sort of fresh smelling. It's not super perfumey. Ooh, this is kind of gel-like too. Yeah, almost no fragrance, and that's a little surprising, but very, very pleasing. So, I've got 2 new skincare things to try for free. Love that. Okay, and while I was there, I already had a couple things in my basket that I was, you know, pondering. The first thing, I got 2 of the same thing in 2 different colors. Was recommended, one of the colors was recommended by Makeup My Shea. And she told me that she really, really loved the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Deep Burgundy. I love burgundy. Anything pink, purple, anything close to there. So I went ahead and picked that one up. And then, in part because of the emerald green eyeshadow that I got from Anastasia, and in part because of something I'm about to show you, I also picked one up in green. So here's the Deep Burgundy. It's a very pretty color. And then I got it in, I think they were sold out of the green that I wanted. But this is Midnight Green. It's very dark, which is what I wanted. So Midnight Green and Deep Burgundy. And these things, they are so smooth They go on just like silk. Super, super smooth. So here is the box. Now, you may recall in my last Sephora haul, I got a little mini Sephora palette in pinks and purples, or pinks and burgundies. And I said in that video that there were three color options. There were many color options in the palette, but only 3 of them were on sale for $11, including the pink and burgundy one and the one that I picked up. I went back and I said, you know, I was happy with this little palette. Let me look and see if there's anything else that I might like. And sure enough, there was. And I thought, well, to complement my emerald green from Anastasia, I got the little palette in green. This is colorful colorful 5, mild to wild khaki. And like the other one, there are no color names. It's 1 to 5, numbers 1 to 5 from lightest to darkest. So I'll swatch them for you. Okay, there's the lightest color. That's this one. The second color. Third color. Fourth color. Look at that. It is gorgeous. And the 5th color. So there's actually a couple different kinds of green in here. As with the pink and burgundy, the 5th one is matte. The first one is matte, and the 5th one is matte, and looks like 2 and 3 are shimmer, and then 4 is metallic. So there they are. Alright, and quick on my samples. Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Oil-Free Perfecting Creme. And because I used up the one that I got the last time, Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation Mattifying Oil-Free by Hourglass. And Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Foundation. This particular one is in light. Alright. Holy cow. I got some new makeup and some new skincare. And I got 20% off this, and I got these for free. So, and I got this for $11. So, I love a bargain, you know. Okay, talk to you next time.